Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to another Stadium game. I'm on Moira today, and yeah, I just haven't played Stadium in a while. I mean, I've played a few games, and as usual, been a little bit irritated by just facing constant groups. I thought I'm gonna queue it, play a bit of Moira, maybe experiment a little bit, but all in all, I think this is just going to be a good game of Moira. And yeah, let's see how it goes. So, round one, we're going to pick Necrotic Orb. Why am I picking Necrotic Orb first? Well, recently I've been focused a lot on not giving the enemy supports huge amounts of cash in round one. When I pick Chain Grasp, which is probably still my favourite option for round one, I tend to end up feeding the supports. Now, heroes like Anna get insane cash generation per heal compared to someone like Moira. So every time that I damage a target, if Anna heals that target back up, then she gets way more money than we do. And you get chances of getting Mercy Walled because of it. It's a non-factor in most games. But yeah, we thought Necrotic Orb's not going to make them rich. Also, it's going to be really good against the Jungle Queen, who can't do anything to stop it, which is another key reason why we go for it. So we're up against the Pharah, Mercy, Anna, Soldier 76, and Jungle Queen, of course. And we did hear the Pharah flying over, so just trying to put some pressure on them. On our team, we've got a Sigma, Soldier 76, Ash, myself on Moira, and a Jetpack Cat. So we're just going to be, yeah, trying to get that Necrotic Orb out over onto the Jungle Queen as much as possible. Maybe try some cheeky air shots over onto the Pharah. It's a good Pharah player we're up against. Very good when there's a Mercy involved. When there's not, tends to struggle a bit, but there is a Mercy in this game, so that's kind of irrelevant. Necrotic Orb on the Soldier, and a Cat as well, joining in the action. Don't really want to go out through that doorway against the boosted Pharah. Try and get some healing over onto our team. Necrotic Orb used over onto the Pharah. I think it might have connected. Now, the damage reduction on Necrotic Orb is not actually that good, but because it's got a really frequent cooldown, it does make a difference. Just, it's normally like, you know, 1 or 2 shots, you get a little bit of damage reduction. That's good. We hear the Soldier somewhere around here, but I don't think he committed through there. Necrotic Orb, oh, I mean, might have saved our life there. Pharah with the barrage. We missed the air shot. Got to hit the direct there, but it's okay. We do manage to eliminate them. Sigma's still on reasonable health. Did drop down though, so our orb was kind of worthless. Doesn't really matter. Jungle Queen, Necrotic Orb on the Soldier. Definitely saved his life, actually. He's in a bit of trouble. Coalescence. That also works with the Cat as well, doing some healing. So we try and chase down this Mercy. He's flying around like crazy. Necrotic Orb again. See, I mean, we get a lot of value out of it. Question is, would Chain Grasp have just eliminated their whole team really quickly? Yeah, maybe. But I do still like it. Soldier on the high ground, we're trying to get a little bit of grasp over onto them. Cat's really low. Another tragic orb from us. Cost the Cat their life. Gonna fade all the way back here. Pharah putting some pressure over onto our Ash heal orb. Will it get there in time? Necrotic Orb, we do hit that time. Pharah very low, does get taken down. Sigma's still alive somehow. We get antied, so we're going to cleanse that immediately with a phase. Soldier behind us. Necrotic Orb hit there, I think, but didn't seem to rotate around. Does give away his position with that biotic field, though. Take a bit of damage. Bit of awkward damage. Missed that air shot. Predicted the barrage there, actually. Probably didn't. Was probably just going to fade the next rocket. It just so happens that the timing was the same. You know, I'm not going to lie to you guys, but honestly, I don't know in retrospect. Maybe it was a bit of both. Ooh, trying to get some healing out onto our Soldier, but was unable to do so. Do manage to take down the Pharah. Soldier is currently with Necrotic Orb. Does still get the kill on us, though. Is our team doing well on the objective, but the enemy team are going to get the spawns quite close. Mercy going in for the stall. Don't think she got a touch there. But either way, we do get MVP. Total cash earned 15,806. Interesting. It says 6 on the left and then 5 on the right. Like, I mean, down the bottom, right? Rounding errors, Blizzard. So, decent amount of cash. Our team's got about a 3k, well 2,500 cash lead. There's a choice between Chain Grasp and Cross Orbal here. Cross Orbal's probably the easier choice in most situations because it just allows you to build AP. That's going to synergize with the Necrotic Orb a bit. But I like Chain Grasp. So we're also going to get the Medkit gadget. I've been forgetting that one actually in round ones where I've picked Chain Grasp recently. What to get here? This is a problem. Volsky Ordnance doesn't really work. Like I want to do it to target the Junker Queen. And it's always a little bit awkward trying to build against Junker Queen because Shield Buster doesn't really work because they don't have armor. So we can get Talent Modification Module, maybe an emergency chip. Shield Busters, I want it, but there's not much point because if the tank doesn't have armor, Farah got Vitality. That would have been... Shield Buster's worth it as soon as a player gets that. Especially a flyer. Like that is nice because you'll be able to Chain Grasp and possibly hit the Mercy as well with that additional attack speed. But it is what it is. Right, Soldier getting bounced around like crazy. The heals do come in though. Not sure if the... Yeah, it did. I think it hit the Junker Queen there, but I don't think she hit any shots either. Gonna fade all the way through. We missed the low jump, but we are able to get the Mega anyway. Where's everybody else though? Currently over onto the point, but Mercy's rezzing somebody. Try and put some pressure on them. It does mean we're not going to cap the point. Can we heal the Sigma in time? Necrotic Orb missed onto the Farah. Try and flat bounce that orb to help our Sigma out a bit. Taking a fair bit of damage here. Got to be a bit careful. Anti as well. Just fade there. Kind of a panic phase to cleanse. Just wanted to try and cleanse the anti. It looks like enemy team clearing us up here as our tank does get eliminated. Guys, in the downtime, if you could do me a big favor and hit the like button. No funny joke this time, or what I at least think is funny, but I hope you guys enjoy the content and can show me that by hitting the like button. It does help me out. As we are pushing it in now, Junker Queen misses the axe. We've got to be a bit careful of the Soldier. I'm not sure who to go for the Necrotic Orb. In the end, we fire it between players. Barrage from Farah. I mean, our team's kind of getting pushed out here a little bit. Necrotic Orb, not going to matter anyway, because nobody's hitting targets. If we saved it here, we might be able to survive a bit better against the Farah. The cat's gone in, trying to take someone off the map, are they? Did get the Soldier. Element Grim is actually is a very good jetpack cat, very annoying to play against, so our team's got that going for us in the support lineup. Let's try and hard push the Ana here. Oh, she's so low. Damage orb out onto them. Should have hit the Necrotic Orb before she completed the swing there. Let's try and push the Mercy. Yeah, we got booped by something. Can you guess what it was? Repulsion Greaves. Mercy didn't get the credit for the kill with that, but that's unlucky. Why a Mercy has that, I have no idea. I mean, maybe for that reason, right? But it's like, who? It's only maybe the cat? Like, who's going to get close to... Or me? Like... I mean, I guess it's quite good actually going in for the res or something, but... Yeah, I don't know. Maybe some Mercy players will let me know in the comments why going for that one. And not any of the other survival options. Repulsion Greaves is a busted item, by the way. It's so good. Just tried to tank the Soldier for as long as possible, but it wasn't going to happen. It's such a good item because you're just going to take damage at close range. I mean, obviously I say that on Moira, right? Again, not entirely sure why the Mercy needs it. But we're definitely going to take damage. Okay, for some reason didn't get to the point in time. That's not the end of the world. What is a bit of a problem here is the amount of money the enemy team earned. Farah's got quite rich, Junker Queen got quite rich there, and our team struggled somewhat. Enemy team with a 4k cash lead as we go into the Payload race map. Okay, well, Farah's got Vitality, so let's get rid of some of these ones. Could get rid of Stratosphere as well, but we'll see where we're at first of all. Shield Buster, we can get that. Aerial Distress is going to be good against the Farah, who seems to be doing quite a bit of work. Can also go Ballistic Buffer. Okay, gives us 3,170 left. Gonna sell Stratosphere, maybe. I could sell Electrolytes here because Stratosphere is going to be really useful. if I want to maximize the cash, but it is a long map as well, and electrolytes, yeah, is just nice. Wrist wraps is an option. Techno leech would give me some extra health. There are a few options here. Could go defensive as well. Repulsion Greaves is going to be good against like Junker Queen and stuff, but are we really going to get the value out of it? I think the safer choice here is probably wrist wraps. We can't really get advanced nanobiotics. We don't have like cross orbital or anything. Aftermarket firing pin could get that. Emergency chip is going to give us a little bit of protection against, you know, well, any damage that comes in that's going to hurt us. So we could get that for sure. Phantasmic Flux. So many defensive items on the Pharah. Very happy that we've got Aerial Distressor and Shield Buster here. That is going to help the damage, but when they've got a Mercy as well, it is a little bit scary. Okay, no more damage there, so just fade across the Mega. Necrotic Orb to lead the way. Yes, it's even on the Ana, but every one of those shots hurts. We fake fade for the Soldier just to buy some time for our cooldowns. Necrotic Orb coming in. Damage Orb is going to track the Soldier a bit, but wow, we take quite a lot of damage. Actually use the medkit gadget there just to give me some healing. Like, it's actual design, not just to trigger Chain Grasp. But either way, we do get taken down. Soldier's under a lot of pressure from the Pharah up top as well. Did put out a decent amount of damage, and you know, we caused them a few problems, but we are kind of pushed back here a bit. All that anti. I want to put pressure on the Pharah because I know she's sitting up top somewhere here. Necrotic Orb. Maybe help a little bit. It's only for a short duration of time. That Soldier's doing so much damage. My health a bit low. Can we get some healing over onto the cat? The Orb will also help with that one. Repulsion Greaves. Remember, it also is AoE. Does splash damage. So you can just aim it at the feet of a player. It's going to be more reliable than just going for the direct hit. Ana with a nice little snipe over onto us. But we do take down the Junker Queen. Enemy team pushing forward. But it does mean that we can at least make some uncontested payload progress. Let's fire the orb here. Actually, well, bit lucky. Does get some healing over onto the Soldier. He's taking quite a lot of damage from the enemy Soldier here. Pharah's also around there. We don't want to get in here yet. Need the anti to wear off on the Soldier. Want to try and tank this Soldier Visor a little bit, but now that there was a nano involved, we cannot stay too long. Necrotic Orb onto the Soldier certainly helped there. Junker Queen very low. Can we snipe her off? Let's get taken down, and Sigma, great play pushing the Soldier there. Does mean that we are going to be able to take the lead here. Heard the Ana shots around the corner. She does miss the sleep. Necrotic Orb out there's going to help us out with a bit less damage. Pharah's on us though, so we're going to have to push this one. We take down the Ana, but that's going to be all that we've got. And Mercy is going to, by the looks of it, get the res off. She's taking her time with it though. Like, does get the res, and we're only a few seconds behind. The trade isn't as bad. It's quite a bad trade, obviously, if Mercy does res and that's it. But if there's that much of a delay and we've got electrolytes, then we kind of just get the res out of her, and it costs us like 4 or 5 seconds of inactivity or something. Right, try and get this damage over onto the Pharah. We do have Aerial Distressor, and obviously Shield Buster as well. She's going to help a bit. We missed Necrotic Orb. Junker Queen's a bit low. Can we help out with that kill first, maybe? Rather than just targeting the Pharah. She does get taken down. Kills from everybody. Jetpack Cat taking Ana off the map. And it looks like we are going to be able to cap this one out. I'm not sure who on their team is going to be able to get there in time. Nobody's spawned yet. All of them spawn now, but they've only got Junker Queen to give them a bit of movement speed out, maybe. Soldier could try and sprint, but it's not even close. And we do manage to take round 3. Get our cash back in the lead. I mean, this is a kind of back and forward match even. Cat getting the MVP that time, and the Pharah still earning big bucks. Now, close ranged map. Something like Repulsion Greaves would be very nice here. It's very likely that you're going to take damage at close range. The question is, do we want to still keep Ballistic Buffer? It's tough. We go for Cross Orbital as well. That's just, it's kind of a no-brainer. It's self-heal, also accidentally healing our team, also deliberately healing our team, but I like to, you know, not try and oversell it like, yeah, we're getting this to heal our team. No, it's a lot to do with self-heal but obviously we do bounce our orbs as well. So 3-tap Tommy gun, yeah, the item's been nerfed, but it's still good. You just have to kind of stagger out your abilities. So if you say were to fade forward, then make sure you get the 3 taps. Then you want to use gadget or something, then your orb. Yeah, wrist wraps makes a bit of sense here. So one key thing that we haven't got, and that is Cyber Venom. And against a Junker Queen, that's not great. Nobody on our team here has got Cyber Venom. But we're taking a bit of risk. So basically what I'm trying to say is my damage output is going to be a lot higher. If I can prioritize targets well enough, then Cyber Venom won't really matter. And that's at least what I'm hoping. Obviously against Junker Queen, Anna, Mercy, Soldier, who's also got healing, like a Pharah with Phantasmic Flux, Cyber Venom is going to be huge. So Sundering Vials are also really good, but I normally wait for Anna to pick if she gets the nade that gives over health or something. 3-tap Tommy gun is putting out a lot of damage. You can see that 438, 439, 40 over onto the Junker Queen, but it's not enough with that soldier damage as well. Sigma's in too much trouble here. An enemy team look like they're going to be getting this midpoint. The orb's not good, but maybe cross orb will damage orb. No. Okay, we'll get round and heal the soldier. We're certainly not getting back into this point. Necrotic orb, body blocked by the Anna by the looks of it. Probably saved us there, actually. Pharah's very low. Suddenly just gets so much health out of nowhere. That's got to be something to do with the Mercy, right? Maybe Junker Queen. Not sure, but that's a little bit worrying. Okay, we do get taken down again. The Anna with a crit onto us. Didn't expect that much damage that quickly. But that is the nature of crits. You know, I try and stand there and tank a certain number of shots. You don't want to be fading as soon as you take any damage, because it's just inefficient. Oh, we're going to have to fade all the way back, so we only had 38 health remaining. We get our orb off first. Okay, Barrage comes in. Bit of damage. Aerial Distressor and 3-tap over onto the Pharah, but they're kind of cleaning us up here. We still do have time on the point, though, which means we should at least get a respawn. Hopefully, our Ashe doesn't have to commit to it. Cat looks like they're waiting to, but we'll see if we can get in over onto the point. Fired the damage orb in case the Pharah pushed around there. The heal orb's also going to help them. Scary versus the Visor. Cat's got him, though. Off the map. Great play from the Jetpack Cat. Can we get the Mercy? No, she just gets so much health. The Cyber Venom choice. I think we needed it. I think we just massively messed up. Like, just seeing how many of these players are suddenly getting these, like, burst heals in and getting loads of health. I mean, okay, we might hold on to this for a little bit. Problem is, who's going to contest the point? I tried to stay on. I wanted to fade off the point, but I didn't see any other players kind of around. Oh, Bob. Bob might be able to do it. The Cat's going for the Anna, but she's got a self-nano. Okay, the contest was good enough. So they went back to try and pull a player towards the team. Pull a player towards the point. We get a little baby heal over onto the soldier. Hopefully the heal over time is going to do enough. Maybe, oh no, an AoE nano. Soldier's there, we haven't got much health. The damage orb takes the soldier out, but nobody was on the point. We're coming back in. We only had 100 health, and yeah, Junker Queen also had her ult ready. Now, that was close, but I mean, yeah, our team doesn't have Cyber Venom. I think we just need it. Yeah, that's me checking to see if Sundering Vial is going to be good or not. So, what to sell here? We're going to keep 3-tap. We'll sell Ballistic Buffer. Tempted to sell Shield Buster. Just because if, for example, the Pharah has noticed that, yeah, that we're running it, then maybe they'll opt to just get rid of Vitality. Also, I don't think they'll keep that item for too long because they'll want to upgrade it to a purple item. So yeah, Cyber Venom, Weapon Jammer. Stratosphere Beacon makes a lot of sense against the flyers. Obviously, it doesn't really help us against the ground targets a lot, but we do already have Aerial Distressor. Ooh, Frenzy Amplifier. That's tempting. The thing is, we lose health, right? We currently have 404 health. If we sell this, we're a lot more fragile. But Frenzy Amplifier, since we've got you know, we get quite a few eliminations. I think we had like 30, which I did press tab to check that before I actually bought the item. As like in some games, I've wanted to get Frenzy Amplifier and then I've looked and by round 5 I have like 15 eliminations. You go, well, if we don't ever actually eliminate anything, then Frenzy Amplifier is not going to be useful. But in games where your elims are high, Frenzy Amplifier is good even if it's not just for the attack speed, but for the movement speed. Like just to suddenly get a burst after you get a kill. It's actually really good for fading because a lot of the time you'll get the kill and then you'll fade away. Well, you're going to have a huge movement speed increase and that's going to allow you to have more fade distance or, you know, just run. Right, 2-2 is the score. Game pretty even. Enemy team has an 8k cash lead. We get some aerial distress damage over onto the Mercy. Necrotic Orb on the Pharah. Means we don't take too much damage. Bit scary with the Jungle Queen. Our soldier getting very low. Cyber Venom applied at least to players over there. The Sigma's still holding the front here. Fade back, we don't want to take too much damage. It also allows us to be able to throw an orb out to the rest of our team and hopefully get a Cyber Venom onto the entire enemy team. Sigma's in a bit of trouble. But again, the Cyber Venom, the cat's going in over onto the Junker Queen. She gets taken down. Our tank's still alive. Soldier's very weak as well. We're going to aggressively fade forward, try and target the Ana, but don't really want to get combo naded, as in we both get hit like that, because she also gets a nano boost. So we don't want to step close to that. It's almost inevitable it's going to happen, but I don't want it to happen too early into the fight, especially while I haven't got my cooldowns. Bit wonky with the fade there. We do survive. Cool. Necrotic Orb, we tried. Thought he was going to step forward. Coalescence is going to apply Cyber Venom, remember. That's one thing which it is good for, just getting that anti-heal out onto everybody you can. Still got that aerial distressor. Oh, Mercy's 1 health. Okay, she does die to the dynamite. Ah, that Ana's in such an annoying position. We fired the orb a little bit too early, 44 health. Pharah, we got a 3-tap onto her. But 3-tap does damage based on current health, so even though she's like 10 health, 3-tap's just going to do like 1. So, unfortunate, she does live. I think the Ana probably would have reacted for a heal. The Ana seems to have pretty decent aim. Enemy team, though, got a little bit of work to do before they can catch up. Even if she hit the swing there, Necrotic Orb was applied. Pharah is in a position isolated. We really want to monitor that one. Fade through Necrotic Orb. She actually managed to fly out the way of that. But still, too many players there. Does mean that we're going to be the ones making a bit more progress. I want to jump up top here. Fade jump, we hear the soldier. Orb's already there. Necrotic Orb as well. Gadget. Oh, the nano. I was going to say, I don't think we survived that. Like, our fade was off cooldown. The orb's bad. Like, in my head, I was like, I need a heal with the heal orb. And I see a low health player in front, and just my mind didn't work correctly. I should have fired the orb, not for a flat bounce for me, but all the way through. Low health players, can we heal them up? Sigma as well. Got to prioritize the Sigma here. Coalescence is going to be good to try and deter any pushing as well. Junker Queen getting very low. That anti-heal is proving good. We jump up top for the Pharah. If she engages us, then the objective might be a struggle. Does use Barrage. And yeah, they don't manage to get the touch. 14 eliminations. We certainly got our money's worth with Frenzy Amplifier there. 14,000 cash as well. We take the cash lead. Seems to just be alternating. We did have a boost as well. Right. Close range map. Sadly, we've got to get rid of Frenzy Amplifier, really. The question is, are we also going to get rid of our gadget? Also, what power to pick here? Because I could go Ethereal Excision. Now they've fixed it. But honestly, when I've used it, it's not that good. Like that 20% critical damage, I just don't find it to be that much. Because it's only while the orb is applied. I think it's quite good in the early game if you get like smart orbs. Well, look, I don't want to give up the gadget. Champions kit. It's an item I don't really buy enough. And in this, we've only got Necrotic Orb and Cross Orbal, right? I could get Phantasm, I could get multiple. Considering Destruction's Divide would allow us to snipe out the Mercy or Pharah in the sky. It's all about this power. But yeah, Champions Kit, I mean, it maximizes our money, and actually ability power is just good with Moira. Precarious Potency, even though we only have 10% weapon power, I just didn't really want to get multi-ball or something, and I wanted to remain kind of flexible, because in the next round, if the enemy team win this, we may end up getting, you know, some more cooldown reduction or something like that, and we could get Amaris, we could provide more healing for our team. And I feel I don't really need any of the other like damage stats really. Pressure over onto the soldier. Oh, the boot from the Pharah is so good with the soldier as well though. Ashe does take down the Pharah though, also taking down the soldier, and our cat does take down Mercy, so we should be okay here. It's just really this Junker Queen and Ana, although that is pretty scary with the mini nanos over onto the Junker Queen. Still, they're opting not to push in here. Does mean we take the objective to start with. Okay, that should hopefully get some healing onto our team. Also apply Cyber Venom, expecting the Pharah flank. Tried to predict the Necrotic Orb, but they hadn't yet pushed. Junker Queen's putting some damage out, but it's mostly the soldier at the back actually. Necrotic Orb again does connect. Just applying these heal over times from Precarious onto as many players as possible. They'll certainly find it a little bit trickier. Necrotic Orb up top over onto the soldier. We're going to push him. Soldier eliminated. We're already up to 51%. This is pretty comfortable actually. Like the extra healing from just having Champions Kit is just nice whenever we fire across Orbital. However, Ana sniping off 2 of our players, both DPS. The thing is, I'm the DPS. Chose poorly with the orb direction. Pharah's health not really moving. Use Coalescence. Trying to just target players in the back line. If we can stop the healing, you know, with that healing, we're never going to kill the Junker Queen there. So if we can at least put pressure over onto the Ana, have to fade all the way back. Precarious Potency, do some work here. Not against an anti coming in from the Junker Queen. We do get Necrotic Orb on him. I think it was a bit too late for the damage though. Quick baby heal over onto the soldier. Soldier's visored behind us. Necrotic Orb onto them as well. Chose poorly with the orb again. Just a 1 health Pharah. And that is going to be everybody eliminated. Game, set, match. We win with a little bit of cash at the end. Guys, hope you enjoyed the video. 27,500 damage, 20k healing, 67,000 cash. It was a fun game to play. I thought I'd share it with you guys. Pretty standard on the build, and oh, we get play of the game as well. Guys, hope you liked the video. Hope you subscribe if you want to see more. I will be playing Stadium sometimes. But yeah, we're going to try and kind of balance out between the modes a bit more. And guys, anyway, hope you enjoyed. GG.